Potential ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic on the Poor Show. We're here on Dantooine, finally. You know what that means. That means that I'm not gonna jump into what you're expecting me to. Because there's a lot of recaps to be doing and a little bit of role-playing. So, first off, I'm wearing pink armor, because that's what Davik wore. I guess hot pink didn't lose its charm in the 80s. Maybe it is the space 80s. I don't know. Anyway, so his armor is pretty good, and so it's gonna be pretty good for now. Well, right. So, there is that. And we're at Dantooine. Why are we here? We're here because we woke up on a Republic warship. We were told that we swore to protect Bastila Shan with our life, of which we have no recollection. So that's not convincing, not for me, since the character is me. So yeah, I'm going with no. I'm going with no. The ship was attacked, so we were supposed to defend whoever's left, or whatever. And the ship got blown up over Taris. So we hopped into escape pod with a dude and landed on Taris. Supposedly Bastila as well. Oh, a little cutscene. This is a galaxy map, the Ebonhawk's onboard navigational computer. When you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. A destination is still stored in the Ebonhawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Good. We'll get to it eventually. So, after a few days of coma and not eating anything, which pretty much would have us dead, because Carths, the dude that we landed on Taris with, isn't really a medical officer, as evident by his treat injury skill being like 6 so far. So, hold on, there is a little bit of a cough. It was cut out anyway. So somehow he kept us hydrated, probably not, and fed, probably not. Well, let's pretend that even though it was a few days, I don't remember what he actually said. I was supposed to prepare for this episode, maybe, I don't know. He kept us fed. No, he didn't kept us fed. He didn't kept us quenched. We woke up just because we were too starved and too dehydrated to keep on sleeping, so we woke up to get something to drink, and then we got into adventure to go around Taris looking for that Bastila after all. Why were we looking for Bastila? Because Goody Two Shoes Carths wanted to find her, because he actually remembers making that oath to protect her, so we reluctantly went with him to do it, because he promised he will help us get off Taris if we do. And he did. Well, almost. He almost did help us. Hope you're enjoying this tour of Ebonhawk, by the way, because I've got nothing else to say or present so far, because if we thrust ourselves into the plot, I won't have time to continue talking. Yeah. So we picked up a few pathetic life forms on our way through the adventures of finding Bastila. Then Candrus, the mercenary, decided to help us out by stealing this illustrious... Is that a good word to use in this situation? Luxury. Let's go with luxury. Luxury ship to run away or run off of Taris. Off of Taris, yes. And we needed to go through a bunch of shenanigans. So, because of course in the few days when we were unconscious, Taris was conquered, all the resistance was quenched, they established a few bases and barracks, and started looking for Bastila. And then we left, and then we managed to steal the ship and leave. So, now we have no allegiances. We're not Jedi, we don't need to stay here or do whatever Jedi would like us to do. We're not Republic, we're pretty much deserters. I would like to think about myself as a deserter, I don't remember any oaths. The ship is destroyed, there are no records, pretty much. There's 3 people left from the ship, and they're malleable enough or passive enough to let us just run away. Zalbar and Mission are just thieves, so they're just hitch a ride anyway. The only allegiance I might have left is Candaris, because you might argue that I owe him for the ship, sort of. Like, he came up with the idea to steal the ship, and I executed the idea, so we might have 50-50 partnership. If not, I could just technically kill him, because I'm better than him, and take the ship for ourselves, but then we'll be with a ship for ourselves and nowhere to go. So Candaris, since he's a mercenary, he might have some contacts or ideas where to find job. So our idea for the future, our future of the life of what we've got, yeah, that's a good sentence. The future for our lives is I and Candaris are gonna be the coolest mercenaries ever, because we already have the ship. If I and Candaris decide to let Mission and Zalbar go along, we could hire them and we'd have a 4-person party, so that'd be cool. Of course, droids stay, and also stay under my ownership, because I bought them with my own money. Yes, I did, you can't prove otherwise, you can't, and even if you could, I extorted it and it's mine anyway. Oh, it shows just 9s? That's kind of weird, I don't remember it showing 9s. That's probably because of the Gaugan? Was it the program that upreses everything? It's upres, but it still look weird. It still looks weird, yeah. So the droids, and we're not taking Bastila and Carth, not Candaris, Carth. I never would have guessed that I would have trouble distinguishing the names. They both start with C and K, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. So Carth and Bastila are not coming along. They can hitch any Jedi ride or Republic ride, and there's that. If not, Mission and Zalbar can fuck right off the edge of our dicks. But since Jedi Council asked for the audience, we're gonna pretend we're having it right here, but we have to physically, mechanically go towards, go towards the council chamber, unfortunately. So everyone, here's the plan. Me and Candaris are taking this ship to find our luck or fortune, find our fortune as mercenaries, and you can fuck off or be working for us, possibly for a smaller cut. Candaris and not Candaris, Carth and Bastila are not coming along. Yeah, make your decisions. I'm off to deal with whatever Jedi wanted me to do. Yeah. And that's probably gonna be the rest of the episode, because talking, you know. Who's that? Belaya. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's gonna...
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Oh, I most definitely do. Or I would have, if only I was a Padawan, right? So how dumb are we? Are you a Jedi? Why would she bother scolding us if she's not a Jedi and she's not wearing a Jedi robe? Then why would she complain about us? If she is a Jedi and is mocking a tradition, why would we complain about us? But most importantly, if she wasn't a Jedi and was wearing traditional robes, why would she let others know about that? No, we're not gonna ask her if she's a Jedi. That's obvious enough. In case you're 12 or maybe 11. That's a big difference. 12 or maybe 6. You would need that exposition. I believe you're mistaken. I am not a Padawan. I am Torek. I came here with Bastila. Very polite, to say the least. But probably third option is the one that I like the most. Fuck off! I'm no Padawan. I'm Torek. I just came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation.
Already.
Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for
I think so too.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
The Jedi Order is not good with jokes. We're all autists. We don't pick up on social clues. Yeah. Also, in addition, I'm pretty sure you noticed her face and how polygonal it is, because all the shadows dancing on her under every edge on her model on her face is just absolutely distracting. Yes. what did she say? What else did she say? The force is strong with me. Yeah, so apparently Bastila, purely on accident, stumbled upon this truth that I might just have the force. But we still don't know. We still don't know. It's right now. It's pretty heavily foreshadowed by the game, and maybe even by me. But we don't know yet. We just hold your horses. Don't make any assumptions. All right? I'm asking you this. Do it for me. I'm telling the truth again. Polite, but why would you? Would she not have sex with you otherwise? I didn't come here to be scolded by you.
No, I suppose you did not. I apologize.
Yeah, know your place, bitch.
The abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the force be with you.
May it be. Yeah. Yeah, Master tells you how you need to control your emotions. So what are you? A knight already? Or still a Padawan? And you dare fucking come at me with this bullshit talk about, what exactly? Robes, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know her position. Probably Wikipedia has it. How about I put a screen here if it's prudent? If not, well, tough luck. We're never gonna learn that secret of hers. Fine, keep your secrets. Yeah, she's like a what's the word for the student that's very uptight and by the book and strict with rules and shit. Oh, Carth, I'm not gonna talk to you, bitch. Yeah, she's that kind of bossy little bitch. All right. So there they are. Coming to me, to my ship, onto my ship. That's what we're playing along with. You better know about this. Yeah, Carth, you just stand here. Protect us from all this snooping Jedi, I guess. Of course he's here just so you can immediately get curious and talk to him. Also, we're not talking to Zalbar or Mission about their home planet being blown up, or as home as it gets. Cause fuck them. Like I said, they can work for a smaller cut. Right, let's throw ourselves into the plot.
So you are the one who rescued Bastila.
Yes.
It is appropriate you are here.
It's very important that you've noticed that I have saved her.
I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandaar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Oh yes, I've also forgot to talk about Bastila. She's a very master of battle meditation. And in the second game, it's actual force powers that you can actively use, but it's kind of also annoying how she... Well, I think they explained it away, essentially, by saying that it requires concentration, so essentially her being put away and letting her focus. That's why you're not allowed to use it in combat. But then again, in the second game, I guess the advancements of the Force, the religious breakthrough, was that you can use it in combat now. So that's why I wanted to complain how you're getting no additional bonuses from having Bastila with you in the party, in the active party, the 3 people, right? So yes, here's the Jedi Council. Master Yoda, possibly... Mace Windu, the Grump, the black guy who could be pretty much anyone. Qui-Gon Jinn, maybe? Qui-Gon wasn't a chronicler, but that's not the case. He's like a calm dude. And also Twi'lek, because the most important part is that we've got Yoda on our team. I had nothing really. Right, so Bastila, you're sure you're probably familiar with Bastila, yeah. Probably, considering the fact that we saw her in a slave outfit already. I might be a bit more familiar with her than you, maybe. More intimate, maybe. What are the options? What do you have for me? What do you want from me? You've drawn me into your little trap, Maslaw now. That's pretty sassy, I like that. Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant? That's very interesting distinction, but we probably won't care. I've got some questions for all of you. We probably won't care. Listen. What do you want? I'm gonna of course poke fun at Bastila because I can. So you've drawn me into your little trap, Bastila. What now?
This is no trap. The council just wants to talk to you. There is much
Why?
that needs to be discussed.
What is there to be discussed? I'm taking the ship and you're staying here just like you wanted. Hitch a ride or whatever. Yes. What do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force.
Oh, people tell me that all the time, apparently.
Jedi training.
Both Jedi that I came across told me that. Jedi training? Oh, really? What a shock! You think this will fall through? Well, let's not make assumptions. Let's not make any hastily. Let's not count the chickens before they hatch. Let's investigate some more. Nothing would give me greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Strong in the Force? Well, pretty shitty lines to talk. So, I don't give a fuck about the honor, but being able to wield magic is something that resonates with me. I mean, you can kill people with the power of your mind, and it's untraceable, essentially. Who wouldn't want that? Shying away from the ability to kill people with your mind, or asking stupid questions. We're going with number one, of course. I would sure love... I'm not gonna read the line, that's not what I'm gonna say. I would sure love to be able to use Force powers.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps.
Oh, so you're saying I won't be a Jedi?
Indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on
Yeah, how the fuck do you want me to prove myself using Force if I don't know how to?
There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed.
Yeah.
Now that this power has
You're pretending you
begun to
don't
manifest
feel
itself,
you can't smell it?
safely ignore it.
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Well, you know, the Jedi... Oh, well, this whole scene is very important, and that's kind of bad thing that I'm talking over it often, but when else would I fit in all the comments? The tradition, right. So the idea is that you take Jedi away from their parents, well, children strong in the Force away from their parents early, so that they can not develop the relationship that would drag them into the dark side. Be more objective, I guess. That's the idea. Let's not talk about this just yet. Maybe. I mean, perfect opportunity, but not. But no. So you take that child off from their family and into the Jedi Order, and apparently you teach them the Force, because that's difficult. When does the child have the time to learn math, physics, history, biology, or the science class? Perhaps chemistry. I mean, this is advanced society, there's a lot to learn. Fuck. Languages as well. What else? Geography? Of any given planet, I guess. Right? Or whatever. Yeah. Those basics. Fuck. So, and it's difficult to teach them that, you know, I, as an adult, Torek here, our character, has the benefit of having actual education and reasoning skills that he can put into understanding all the Force shit, instead of starting with the basicest, shittiest explanations as, like, talking to children. Also, teaching how to read time, and that's very important. Yeah, I've got the cognitive skills and more advanced brain, more developed brain, to grasp those concepts a bit faster. I'd say maybe you should start investigating the possibility of teaching adults, like in Jedi Academy. Remember Jedi Academy? I urge you to watch the whole fucking playthrough. All of it. There are prizes, actually. Right. I'm willing to try my best. Perhaps I am ready to accept the training, and my age has nothing to do with it. Or we can just lie. we already did, pretty much. We didn't get a chance before. Like, this is also interesting. At any point you can roleplay your own motives, hiding behind any of the line, but this time you're prompted to lie. And there's, other than persuade and shit, you have this... Did we come across this ever before? You have a prompt to lie. So, this a bit takes the agency or motivations away from you, but then a bit enforces it or reinforces it. I mean, every line could have been doubled, and half of them could have had brackets lie brackets attached to it, telling you that at any point you can actually, by mechanics of the game, roleplay that you're lying through your fucking teeth at every turn, being a, what is it, pathological liar, yeah. Of course, great Jedi, I will learn your ways and follow the light.
Traditionally, the Jedi
Success.
do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
Well, what then? What would you possibly mean?
Private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandaar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
I love when she bows. I wish she was bowing to me. Soon. It's not gonna be soon at all, man. We're at like part 26, about thereabouts. And boy, do we have like hundreds in front of us. I mean, who'll see? Who'll stick around? This is a very important scene, I would like you to pay attention.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Well, first off, notice this size difference between Malak and Revan. Revan is averagely height, and Malak is very tall. And I always like the dynamic of the smaller person controlling the largest
It's
ones.
getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I'm fine, let's go.
You got it.
Right, so we're selecting our party. Who are we selecting? Of course, the walking talking computer and the dude that I'm allowing to hang around with me, other than everyone else. Despite helping you on Taris, Kandris continues to be something of a mystery to you. It might be a good idea to try and get to know him better. You know, the prompt you get with every other character. Do we care? We really don't. What Kandris has to talk about is his war stories, really. But since Kandris is not a dude that would like you to talk to him and then tell you he doesn't want to talk about it, he is just you are just told what you feel about him. It's not your natural curiosity, which you experienced with the characters before, that they might have a story to tell and you would like to keep prodding to learn it. You're told that you're curious, again. Well, maybe I take that back. You're not told that you're curious, you're told that you don't know about him. Not much. But then you're told that it might be a good idea. So it's not that blunt, maybe, I guess. And since Carth is a man, not a wuss like... Carth Kandris is a man, not a wuss like Carth. He won't open up in front of you, before you. Won't be sulking in a corner expecting you to come up and talk to him. So, sorry Candace. Maybe another time. You decided to ignore Candace and continue on with your quest for now, though it might be a good idea to speak with him later. Right, so there's us, and yeah, apparently we can actually be trained to be a Jedi. It's as if I've been hoarding those levers in the corner for the matter, or for the event that we become a Jedi and we have to level up that class instead of wasting it on the skills and attributes that don't contribute to the Jedi class we're gonna end up being. You can level up to like level 10 or 9, maybe 10, about 10. You can go half the levels of the game just being your class just from Taris, and then be half-assed Jedi, which maybe is thematical, but not mechanical. So fuck this. Ludo narrative dissonance, I guess. We're supposed to release our latent Jedi potential, but then again, most of releasing of our Jedi potential ends up being off screen, I guess. So there you have it. There's a story so far. We're being told that we can be a Jedi, or at least learn to be a Jedi, and then no one really told us we should or shouldn't, and what we're gonna do later on. So the deal still stands. The idea, the plan still remains. I'm taking the training because it's fucking awesome, and once I'm done, we're taking the ship and becoming Jedi mercenaries to just wreak havoc and rack up fat dough for ourselves, and I'll be experiencing and experimenting and exploring force powers on my own by murdering others, possibly. So thanks for sticking by, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. See you next time when we possibly start talking about Jedi philosophies, and maybe I'll talk more about taking children away from their parents. See you next time.